Did you know that Florida has some of the best state parks in the USA, and many of them are hidden gems? From crystal clear springs with manatees to unique historical sites and some of the best beaches in Florida, there is a state park for everyone. With over 170 state parks in Florida, it can be hard to choose where to start, which is why in this video, we're going to take you through the 10 best state parks in Florida that you might not know existed to put on your Florida bucket list. Let's get started. First up, we have Falling Waters State Park, which is home to a mystery and located in the Florida Panhandle. Now, this park only costs $5 per car to visit, and then you will see the Falling Waterfall. You can hike down to be closer to it. This is where the mystery part comes in. This natural waterfall is 73 feet tall, and in Florida, that's absolutely insanely large. Now, here's the mystery. As you can see, look at all of this water tumbling down. Nobody knows what happens to this water once it reaches the bottom of the sinkhole. We do not know where the exit is. Now, when you're visiting this park, there are lots of hiking trails that you can explore on, including multiple other sinkholes. These are really unique. There are also a variety of things that kids can do, such as playgrounds. But of course, the best part is the all-natural waterfall, which is the tallest one in Florida and a mystery of where the water goes. Next up, in spot number 2, we have Fort Zachary Taylor State Park, which is located in the Florida Keys. Now, something that many people don't know is that the Florida Keys are not famous for their beaches. The beaches here are usually not great, and that is because of the unique geological features of the coral reefs that surround the Keys. But Fort Zachary Taylor is home to a stunning beach, one of the best in Key West, and it should definitely be on your list. As the name implies, this park is also home to the historical Fort Zachary, which was built in the 1800s to protect the Key West harbor. Now, you can go on a guided tour here, or you can explore at your own leisure. Fort Zachary Taylor State Park costs $6 per car to enter, and you can have up to 8 people in your car. The Florida Keys are a very expensive destination, so finding affordable things to do that blend both history and stunning beaches is really worth a visit, and why the state park should be on your list. Next up, in spot number 3, we have the Florida Caverns State Park. And yes, you really are looking at real caves right here in Florida. They are located in Mariana in the Florida Panhandle. Once you get here, you will descend about 75 feet underground and begin your tour. The tours last about 1 hour long, and the entire cavern system is over a mile long, and they keep finding new parts of the cave to this day. The temperature in the caves are 65 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, but they are extremely humid, so do not wear a jacket like me. It is almost 100% humidity. You can even see fossils of sand dollars and shells from when this used to be an ancient ocean millions of years ago. In addition to the guided cavern tours, this park is also home to a variety of hiking trails, including one that features a cave previously used by indigenous people native to the area that you can explore on your own. It costs $5 per car to enter Florida Caverns State Park, and $15 per person if you want to go on one of the guided cavern tours. I highly recommend it. This place is incredible. If you're enjoying exploring the Florida state parks with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more cool places. Coming up in spot number 4, we have Gilchrist Blue Springs State Park, which is located in High Springs, about 30 minutes outside of Gainesville. Gilchrist Blue Springs is one of the newest state parks in Florida, and it's one of my favorite springs to visit because it is so affordable. It only costs $6 per car, and your car can have anywhere from 2 to 8 people in it, so it makes a really affordable day out in nature. The water here is a constant 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, and the spring produces 44 million gallons of fresh water each and every day. You can rent canoes or kayaks, or you can launch your own to explore the spring run, but please be aware that swimming is only allowed in the spring boil area. Gilchrist Blue Springs is one of my favorite family-friendly springs in Florida because of its zero entry into the spring instead of there being stairs, and the bottom is really sandy and shallow, so it's perfect for kids to play in. In spot number 5, we have Maclay Garden State Park, which is located in Tallahassee and is a stunning hidden gem. This place is absolutely incredible, and it totally rivals any English garden or other gardens that I have visited in Europe. Check out this view. This really makes me feel like I'm on a lake in Italy. Now, this place only costs $6 per car to visit during the normal season, but if you are going to be visiting during bloom season, it changes to $6 per person in order to access the absolutely stunning gardens when they are in full bloom. Now, this place should definitely be on your list if you are a photographer, because just look at these absolutely gorgeous blooms, but you do not have to be a photographer in order to enjoy the stunning nature. As I said, I have visited tons of gardens throughout all of Europe, and this place totally rivals the best that I've seen. Next up, we have Hillsborough River State Park, which is located just 30 minutes away from downtown Tampa. This park is absolutely stunning, and it feels very wild. It is home to Class 2 rapids, which are actually extremely rare in Florida and a super unique and cool thing to see while you are in the park. Now, my favorite thing here is that there are lots of bridges that cross the river that you can stand on and look at all of the overlook points. If you are into hiking, do not worry. There are over 7 miles of nature trails in this park, which make it perfect for a day out in Florida. Of course, if you want to get on the water, that's okay too. There is plenty of opportunities for canoeing and kayaking, but there is no swimming because of all of the amazing creatures that call this park home, from alligators to snakes and everything in between. This is one of my favorite parks to visit for nature in Florida, and it only costs $6 per car to visit. For spot number 7, we have Wekiwa Springs State Park, which is located in Apopka, about 30 minutes outside of the Orlando area. Like Gilchrist, this spring is extremely affordable and costs only $6 per car, and your car can have up to 8 people. Wekiwa Springs is a refreshing 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round and produces 42 million gallons of water every day. While the water here is absolutely stunning and crystal clear, something else I want to highlight about this state park is the beautiful hiking trails. They have trails ranging from easy 1-mile hikes all the way up to 13-mile hikes, and tons of off-roading bike trails as well if you are looking for something different out of the water. Wekiwa is the Creek Seminole word for spring, if you are wondering where this park gets its name. At spot number 8, we have Bahia Honda State Park, which is located on Bahia Honda Key at mile marker 37 along US Highway 1 in the Florida Keys. This park is truly special and hands down my favorite beach in the Florida Keys. There are so many things to do here. It is one of the best places for near-shore snorkeling because the water is shallow and beautiful. There is also this old bridge that you can explore, which offers really amazing views over the park. You can rent canoes and kayaks, as well as go on tours to nearby reefs from the concession shop on property. It is important to keep in mind that if you are visiting Bahia Honda during the high season on a weekend, there is the potential for the park to close once it gets to capacity. It only costs $8 per car to visit here, and it is totally worth a stop if you are ever in the Florida Keys. Coming in at number 9, we have Eden Gardens State Park, which is located in Santa Rosa Beach, just off the very popular 30A in the Florida Panhandle. This park is absolutely fantastic because although 30A can be busy, the park does not ever really feel busy. Now, the main feature of this park is this beautiful white turn-of-the-century home that was built in 1897 and then renovated in the 60s and now holds collections of family heirlooms. This state park does run tours of the mansion if you want to go inside and learn more about the history of the house. Eden Gardens is more than just touring the Gilded Age home. There are also beautiful gardens on property, and this place is a favorite for photography. They are welcoming to photography, and it only costs $4 per car to enter. Number 10, we have Blue Springs State Park, which is located near Deltona in the Orlando area. This park is absolutely beautiful, but the highlight is visiting here during the winter months when the weather is cooler to see all of the manatees seeking refuge in the warmer spring waters. Swimming is allowed here during the summer months, but when it's cold out, the park does close the spring area so that the manatees are not bothered by humans while they're enjoying the warmer waters. Blue Springs State Park only costs $6 per car, and your car can have between 2 to 8 people in it. The water temperature here is 72 degrees Fahrenheit all year round, which is why the manatees love coming here during the colder months in Florida. It was extremely difficult to narrow down over 170 state parks in Florida to just the top 10 that should be on your list, but we really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a comment with which state park is your favorite or which one you're looking forward to exploring, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.